much. Welcome to have you. I think this is the first time for you to hear this one. I know you've heard the prospect, the first one. And hello, May. May, are you in? Where are you, May? Somewhere. Okay. All right.
May is from the beautiful land of Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah, May. How do you pronounce the
You
fifth
met
month of
May
the year?
before.
Ah,
May
okay.
met you. She's one of the fortunate one to see you in person, Tito Barty.
Hallelujah. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining. We're going to discuss about today part two. We had the part one last Thursday. This is now the part two, which is about contact. Okay. And the purpose is to effectively approach a prospect to attend a presentation in a one-on-one, group, or virtual environment. We do know that many businesses today try to rely on advertising or leads. Now, ePower believes there is a much better way. That's what you call relationship marketing. And it has to be proven to be the most effective way to carry a message or product to market. Working in a warm market where there is an existing relationship is not only a very successful method, but it is also extremely cost effective as well. Now, the key to have a systemized approach to prospecting and contact. It cannot be personality driven or change its time. It must give the associate the confidence to follow through each time, which will generate successful result and be easy to duplicate. That's our main purpose, to be duplicatable. Let's talk about the contact. The contact is one of the most critical steps in the ePower business system. You must master doing a quality contact yourself and then make sure all your leaders do the same. History has shown that 90% of the failure in this business takes place in the contact step. Fortunately, there are only two easy to fix problems that cause some people to fail in the contact. They are either do it wrong or don't do it at all. Okay? Mastering a quality contact using a proven methods gives you the know-how and the confidence to make a large quantity or high quality approaches to help build your business. The key is to give prospects just enough information to intrigue them about e-power without giving too much away. That might cause them to jump to conclusions and not give it a full look. Now, there are two proven methods you can use to make an effective contact. Number one is personal phone invitation, and number two, a video contact using a text message or social media invitation. Now, these both methods are highly effective, but the key is to use a systemized approach and train on that approach using both methods. No matter which method of contact you choose, you must master the basic. First, number one, have to show genuine enthusiasm and passion for ePower. Be proud of ePower and your association with the company. We have a first-class company with a revolutionary concepts that people need to hear. Number two, keep the invite clear and concise. Don't answer a lot of questions. If you say too much, people will jump to conclusions. Our goal is not to give the presentation at this point, but rather to get them to see the presentation. Build a good rapport and relationship with them. Treat them with the same respect and caring that you would like to be treated with. Encourage both the prospect and his or her spouse to see the presentation to experience the e-power story together. This will help them to make more committed decisions as a couple to get involved or even become a client. Master the contact. Okay. The leaders with the most quality contacts have the most people see the presentation. This will result in more recruits, bigger teams, and a bigger client base, and the result is more income. Understanding human nature in the contact. It is very important to understand the human nature tendencies of people when you are making a contact. Here are the 10 points of the human nature. Number one, people are quick to jump to conclusions. I think every one of us have experienced this. They're typically skeptical. They procrastinate, the mañana habit. Thank you, Spanish people. Okay. They want to set big goals. They're naturally curious. They don't think they can sell. They don't like salespeople. They would like to be their own boss. They would like to have a business of their own, but they all doubt that they ever could or would. Now, the e-power business system, or known as the EBS, will help you navigate through these natural human tendencies to help the prospect see our opportunity with an open mind and gives them the best chance to success. Let's talk about the phone invitation. Phone invitation is calling to contact prospect directly to invite them to a private business reception or another type of presentation. It is one of the most effective methods of contacting new prospects, but it requires more practice since the new associate is calling the prospect on their own. Here are some points to remember. You must be completely scripted so you know what to say. That is very important. You must practice the words until they are your own so that you can deliver them smoothly and easily. You must be familiar with the common objections people will offer and how to respond. Okay, now. You need to learn how to avoid the scenario of disaster, which we're going to discuss later on, okay? Learn to answer all questions. How come this keep on jumping? I jump, you jump. Learn to answer all questions with a statement followed by a closing question. Now, very important, don't guess at the answer to any questions. Excuse me. If you don't know the answer, write down the question and get back to the person with the correct answer. You must learn to stay in control of the conversation. Often the person asking the questions is controlling the conversation. Whether the person accepts the invitation or not, always ask for referrals by posing the question, who do you know who? Now, if the timing and the opportunity is not right for the person you're inviting, perhaps they know someone for whom it is a good fit. Worst case, you can set a time for a client presentation. When using phone scripts, you must avoid at all costs the scenario of disaster. Here it is. Your enthusiasm creates curiosity. They ask questions. You attempt to answer questions. From your answer, wrong. From incorrect or incomplete information, they jump to conclusions. The result is failure to get them interested to learn more. On the phone scripts, be sure to practice the following scripts over and over on the phone with your leader, with someone in your family, or with a friend. You want to ensure that you are comfortable with the scripts and your ability to overcome any possible objections that may arise. Here's the Power Business script, okay? This is the main script you will use to invite your top 30 to a private business reception. You say, Anthony, let us say the name of your prospect is Anthony. Anthony, I just started with a new firm and I am so excited because I have chosen it as my new career. Now, to launch my new business, I am having a private business reception at home. And this time, I would love for you to be there. One, it will help get the word out about my business. And two, you will learn a lot. I will have snacks and hors d'oeuvres and drinks, and you can leave your wallet at home. I am really counting on you to be there. Can you make it? Private business receptions will be discussed late in the detail on step 3. That will be next Thursday. Okay, they are key to get off to a fast start and effective start. Now let's talk about the Ethos script. One of the best scripts for a new associate to use is the Ether phone invitation script to invite prospect directly to a BOP. It is also one of the most effective methods of contacting new prospect. Now, this requires more practice since you will be calling the prospect on your own or with your leader by your side. Now, be sure to practice the script over and over the phone with your leader, with someone in your family, or with a friend. You want to ensure that you are comfortable with the script and the ability and your ability to overcome any possible objections that may arise. Now, Ether stands for, the E stands for I'm excited, I'm in training, I need your help, I value your opinion, and then ask for referrals. And here's the sample script. You say, hey, Anthony, this is George. Okay. I don't know if you have heard, but I recently started working part-time with a company called ePower Financial, and I need your help. Remember, when you say the word help, they really will say, okay, what's someone in their mind? Okay, what can I do to help this? Because this is my friend. I'm really excited about the company and what we do for families. Okay. And I'm going through a training program right now. I need to give 5 training presentations done in the next week. And I was hoping you would help me. Since I really value your opinion, I'd like one of my field training presentations to be with you and your spouse. I hope you'll be willing to help me with this. Wouldn't you? Of course, they'll say the answer, of course. Okay. You say, that's great. I know I could count on you. I'm working with someone who, then you edify your field trainer. Let's say your field trainer is Elenita. We would like to come by and share with you what we do. Basically, your role would be to listen and ask questions. You won't be expected to buy anything. When you say that, it takes out the pressure out of them. Then, if you like what you see, you could refer people to me who might have a need for an interest in what we do. Sound good? When they say yes, then you just simply follow up with a great. There are a couple of options for us to get together. Tuesday night at 7 or Thursday at 7:30. What works best for you? You give them the option to choose. Or adjust the script to get them to commit on a private business reception, one-on-one or virtual business opportunity meeting, or send the link to the BOP video. Or you can do this one too. As part of my training, I need to send you a link to a very powerful short video to 5 people I know and respect to get their feedback on this week. Since I really value your option, or rather your opinion, I'd like to ask for you and your spouse to be one of the 5 people I send it to. You'd be willing to help me. I'm sure that, wouldn't you? Then you wait for the answer. You say, great, thank you. Always don't forget to say thank you. Okay. What I will do is text you the link and then follow back up with you in the next day or 2 to get your feedback. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. What is the best email address for you? Then when he says to send his email address, they say, great, I will send you the link in a few moments. When it is good time to follow up with you for your feedback, will in the next 24, 40 hours while the video is still fresh in your mind. Okay, then I look forward for talking with you then. Thanks again. Very simple, very effective. You can also use this script to invite people to a BOP or a business presentation meeting. Okay, say, hi, Thomas, this is George. How have you been? Okay, the reason I'm calling is because I'm in the process of possibly making a career change in the financial success field, services field. As a result, I wanted to get some feedback from people that I know and respect, and you are one of those people. You might be able to refer people to me if you like what we do. You can also give me your opinion and ask a lot of questions. You'll help me, won't you? Then you have to wait for the answer. And tell them when it will be. For example, this Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday at 10 a.m. We are having an overviews that tell our company story and explain exactly what we do. I would like you to attend one of these overviews. Do you have your calendar in front of you? If you can dress sharp, business attire, I'll appreciate it. It is important to me that I impress my leader. Sound good? And he says, sure, I pick you up. This will also give us a chance to get together. As long as we are, let's use my gas. I'll pick you up and you can tell me what you think on the way home. Okay. An invitation also for a one-on-one appointment. We have this one too. Okay. All of this stuff you can also ask from us so we can send it to you. So you can have this script. An example for a one-on-one appointment is they say, hi, Tony, this is George. How have you been? The reason I'm calling because I'm in the process of possibly making a career change into the financial services field. As a result, I wanted to get some feedback from the people that I know and respect. Okay? And you're one of those people. You might be able to refer people to me. If you like what we do, you can also give me your opinion and ask a lot of questions. Okay? You'll help me, won't you? Same thing that I love to tell you our company story and explain exactly what I'm doing. By the way, as part of my training, the company suggests I bring along an experienced associate to answer questions. Don't worry, you won't be expected to buy anything. Okay, so I can drop by tonight, or would tomorrow be night be better? Okay, so there's a lot of scripts that we can give you. There's also a script for leader calling for new recruit. Okay, like for example, is that and say, hello, Tony, this is George. Okay, with ePower Financial, and you get the recruit's name. Okay, all right. I have asked to give you a call. Did I catch you in a good time? Great. The reason I'm calling is because, okay, Joseph just started. Okay. Oops. Joseph just started with us recently, and we were reviewing his or her business plan. She told me you are someone that she knows and respects. Then you give the recruit's name. Okay. Also mention that your opinion means a great deal to him or her. I wanted to give you the opportunity to hear our company's story and learn exactly what we do. This Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. and Saturday at 10 a.m., we are having overviews that tell our company story and explain exactly what, you say the recruiter's name, is doing with us. You might be able to refer some people, okay, if you like what we do. Which time, which time slot would fit you in your schedule best? Now, if you could please dress business professional, we would appreciate it. Sound good? Wonderful. Now I look forward meeting you today. So there's a script also for leader calling on one-on-one appointment. And there's also a script for character reference, okay, script. You can have all of this. You can ask if you have any situation that may arises, you can just call and ask, so we can help you out with the script. We can send it to you. Okay, we can send it to you. And this will be a good practice for your team also. Okay, then you can also call on a 3-on-3. This is what we called on a three-way meeting, phone meeting. Okay, this can also be very effective since you will have your leader to be with you. All right, on this time he can help you out. Okay, say hi, Tony. Thanks for being a character reference for me with ePower Financial. I really appreciate it. As you know, I'm in the training phase. I don't know if my trainer mentioned it to you, but I must watch at least 5 training presentations as a part of this process. I'm trying to get this done this week. Would you help me out by being available in the next couple of days for one of these sessions? All right, when he says the answer, then simply thank him. Thanks a lot, my field trainer, and I look forward to seeing you at the same date and time. Thanks again. So simple. Okay, so simple. Everything is laid down to you. Okay, you can also do this. All right. I understand you are busy and that their time is very valuable. The last thing I want to do is waste your time or mine. The worst thing that could happen from getting together is that you will learn financial concepts that will educate you so that you will never be taken advantage of regarding your finances and that could be worth a substantial amount to your family over the next 10 to 30 years. Don't you agree? When he said, yes, great. So would you help me out by being available in the next couple of days for one of these sessions? Thanks a lot. My field trainer and I look forward to seeing you. They say, thanks again. One of the best part that I would like is helping you overcoming objections in the approach. When prospect starts asking questions during the contact, you want to make sure that you don't go into a lot of detail with them. That is the purpose of the step 3, the presentation. That is what we're going to have next Thursday. One of the best ways to overcome objections and to maintain control of the conversation is to answer the question with a question for your own. For example, if they ask, is this sales? You should ask, why? Do you like sales? If they say yes, then all you have to do is go along with them, agree with them. Great, you're going to love this. If they say no, you get to say again, great, you're going to love this. Everything is great, you're going to love this. Whether yes or no will be the answer. Now, if they ask, is this network marketing? Then you should ask, why? Do you like network marketing? When the person says yes, then again, what is the answer? Simple, great, you're going to love this. If they say no, the same answer. Great, you're going to love this. Okay, so all things are now laid down to you. All you have to do is, great, you're going to love this. Okay, just practice that word. I think that sentence, you can use that anywhere in your life. All right, just say, great, you're going to love this. The key to stay in control of the conversation and overcome their objection, since there are so many ways prospect can build an e-power business. Okay, they really can customize this opportunity to fit their goals. They can just sell to clients if they'd like, but if they don't have to, they can build a team if they want, but they don't have it. It is entirely their choice. Flexibility is one of the major attractions of the e-power opportunity. Let's talk about the video contact. The best and the easiest way to control the point of contact is to use e-power financial text message contact using the current introductory contact video of the full BOP. Okay, the full BOP video. Communication has seen some of the most dramatic changes over the last few years. It has shifted even more over in the last few months. Messaging has replaced emails and now has surpassed even phone calls in terms of preferred mainstream communication. Many people leave their mobile phone on silent and either listen to voicemail or wait for a message or text to come in to respond. While the best communication is always live and personal. Studies have shown that an initial messaging contact is less intrusive and has higher results for most people. 90% of texts and other types of messaging are read, and 90% of those are read within 3 minutes. In contrast, studies show that open rate for emails is less than 30%. So one important note, e-power uses a warm market system and does not believe in the spamming of mobile numbers where there is no prior existing relationship. Our system is designed to be used where a relationship already exists, whether it is one of your friends or acquaintances, someone you have just met, the friends or acquaintances of one of your associates, or a referral from a client or other prospect. Messaging is a powerful way to help grow your business, especially when it's applied to the power of the video contact. Executed properly, many people should experience a minimum of 20 to 30% recruiting success rates using this method. The video approach helps solve many of the problems in contacting your prospects, such as you don't have to talk to prospects alone. Your leader will help you every step of the way. You don't have to make a presentation. The video or webinar makes the presentation for you. You don't have to answer questions from a prospect. Your leader will handle them for you. So everything is being taken care of for you. Okay. So here's the video contact possibility projections. Okay. So it's very important we will know the numbers. So on week or month, on one presentation, you got number of sales, one sales with 20 video approaches, and it's recruits 20%, 5 and all the way. So if you keep on going this, remember, look at the week 5, okay? You already have a number of sales of 625. How many videos have you shown? 12,500. And the recruit, 3,125. Now, these are hypothetical situations for illustrate purposes only. There are no guarantees, but the harder you work, the greater your chances for success. You might not be in this, but there's also a possibility that you will go over the number. All the possibilities will always be there as long as you do it. Now, the video contact flow, this is one of the easiest things you will ever do to build your business. You simply send the formatted text message or social media message below to a prospect. It really is that simple. Now be sure to read the tips on social media contact that you'll find later in this chapter. For free contact, here's a sample initial message for a new associate. The prospect name is George. I don't know if you have heard, but I recently started a new career. As part of my training, I need to send a link to a powerful short video to 5 people I know and respect to get their feedbacks on it. Since I really value your opinion, I'd like for you to be one of the 5 people I send it to. You'd be willing to help me, wouldn't you? All right, very simple. Short, keep it short and simple. Here's a sample for initial message for experienced associate. They say, Freddie, my company has just launched a powerful new initiative. For my part, in this new initiative, I need to send a link to a powerful short video to 5 people I know and respect to get their feedback. Since I really value your opinion, I'd like for you to be one of the people I send it to. You'd be willing to help me, wouldn't you? So simple. That's why a lot of people, once they listen and do this training properly, they will have no problem in building their group, in building their team. Okay. All right. And send a message with a link to video. Here's a sample message. You name the prospect name. Okay. That I say, Joseph, thank you again for your help. Here is the link to the video that I messaged you about. It's only 18 minutes long, but it is very powerful. And the concepts are having a dramatic impact on families across the country. It will be well worth your time to watch. Here is the link. Then insert the link to video. Please watch the video as soon as you can. I look forward to your feedback. And when it's a good time for the next 24 to 48 hours to talk live, then wait for the reply. Okay. Now, if you notice here, you put the number of minutes, how long the video will be. That is very important because if you put it there, all right, there's a timeline there, then they will know, okay, this is only 18 minutes. Because if you will not put the minutes there, and they will say, oh, man, this might take 2 hours, all right? So that's one of the key thing that you have to do is put the number of minutes, how long the video will last, all right? Now send a message 1 hour before the follow-up call to remind them that you will be calling. This is for the post contact, okay? For example, George, I look forward catching up with you at, and what time, 7:30, for your feedback on the video I sent you. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you again for your help. Then with the help of your leader, use a 3-way phone follow-up script below within 24 to 48 hours, depending on the result of that call. Invite the prospect to attend a PBR, one-on-one, group, or virtual BOP, or to joining ePower using the Fast Start interview in Fast Start, or worst case, set a time for the in-home client presentation. ePower reminds you to be safe and not message while you are driving, all right? Don't do the text messaging. Here's a three-way follow-up. The goal of the three-way follow-up is to get the prospect to take the next step by seeing a presentation in a one-on-one, group, or virtual setting. These calls happen with the prospect, the inviter, the associate, and his or her leader on all of the phone together so that the new recruit can have his leader do most of the talking. If the prospect does not answer the phone when you make the three-way call, this is no reason to not follow up. The leader will then start a three-way group message with the prospect and the inviter with a text messaging dialogue using the following script. The leader calls the prospect with the recruit on the line and say, "Hello, Joseph. This is Anthony. That's your leader, and I'm the leader of the title with the ePower Financial, and I'm working with," who is the associate. Okay. "I know I sent you a link to a video to look at. Did you get a chance to watch it?" So always the leader will help you out. If he says yes, simply again use the word great. Okay, they'll associate. All right, and I really excited about this. ePower Financial is doing amazing things, okay, to help people get their financial house in order and offers an amazing potential to earn some serious, okay, income in the process. So you say the associate name is here with me and he wants to say hello. If you're the associate, then it's just a time for you to say hello, okay? If he says, "No, I haven't looked at it yet," then the leader then says, "No problem, but this company is helping many families to make and save a lot of money. I encourage you to watch the video in the next day or two, and we will call back in a few days. Fair enough?" All right. Then be sure the key for this is follow up. Follow up with him or her again in 2 or 3 days using the same script. Now, if the answer yes, answers that's the response, the associate says, "Anthony, I've never seen anything like this." Why you have to do that? Because you are his friend, okay? "The money you can make sure is truly amazing, and you know both of us could do very well here. I'm going to turn this back over," the name of the leader, okay? Let's say Peter is a really good person, and I know they can help us make some serious money. The leader then uses one of the three scripts below, depending on the type of presentation you plan on inviting them, either one-on-one, group, or virtual. For one-on-one presentation invitation, name of the prospect, okay, let's say, "George, I'm sure you want to learn more about how you could increase your income with us. I know you are busy, but you really need to arrange your schedule to give us at least 1 hour or so to check it out. We'll be out in your area this Monday or Wednesday night. Which of those 2 nights is best for you?" Then you wait for the answer. And he says Monday. Say, "Great. We look forward to seeing you at your home." Okay. Then simply say, "All right," because it's closed deal already. Then ending up by saying goodbye and or good night. Okay. For a group presentation invitation, say the prospect name is Anthony. I'm sure you want to learn more about how you could increase your income with us. I know you are busy, but you really need to arrange your schedule to give this at least an hour or so to check it out. We are doing a meeting at, tell the place, okay, what eatery it is, or either Tuesday or Thursday night. Which of those 2 nights is best for you? Then when he answers Thursday, great, okay. Then Tony will come by your home around 7 p.m. to pick you up, and you can just follow him or her on meeting. We look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night. Then simply say, "All right, good night" or "goodbye." So short and simple, everything is now laid down to all of us. Now, for a virtual presentation, okay, you say that, and the prospect name is Anthony. I'm sure you want to learn more about how you could increase your income with us. I know you're busy, but you really need to arrange your schedule to give us an hour or so to check it out. We're doing an online webinar on Tuesday or Thursday night. Which of those 2 nights is best for you? Same script, Same script, just change the title or whether they're going to attend the BOP or virtual presentation, okay? Or a one-on-one. Even if they say no, we just have to say, all right, I understand, Anthony, we have some other calls to make, but we would love to get with you if your circumstances change. At the very least, we need to meet you with you to do needs analysis to see if we can help you improve your current financial plan. Would you be interested in setting a time to do it that now? Okay. If they have an interest, set the client appointment to do a client presentation calculator and the needs analysis. Either way, make sure to circle back with them in a couple of months to see if their circumstances have changed. So mean to say no pressure at all. On drip messaging, sometimes the timing for a prospect to join ePower or to become a client is not right for a prospect. Some studies have shown that it takes 5 to 6 touches to get a person's interest. The key is to cultivate the relationship in a respective manner with a personalized drip campaign over several weeks or months without coming across as overbearing or by sending messages too frequently. Okay? Here is the example idea of a personalized message you can send every 2 to 3 weeks to drip on a prospect. You say the prospect name is Anthony. I hope all is well. I just wanted to share a video with you that I think you would find very interesting. Remember how many minutes? Just put it there, right? It's only 18 or 10 minutes long, but it will be well worth your time to watch it. Please let me know if you have any questions about it. All right. Videos you can use include many other approved videos you can find in the ePower Financial YouTube channel. You can also send links to a new company approved brochures and others. Please remember, you must be properly licensed to send the product-oriented videos. But you can send the recruiting-oriented videos when awaiting for your license. So licensing is very important. Also, do not send unapproved materials because they could be construed as sales materials by the regulators and would violate the law and your ePower contract. Very important, okay? Now, regarding social media, we cover the power of using social media to reconnect with people and to meet new people earlier in the chapter. But it is important to understand that there is a social media etiquette that must be followed in the contract as well. So be sure that you are well versed in the contract. For the social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and others, you need to contact people just like you would in real life. Often it has been a while since you have seen many of the friends you have on your friends list in social media. Your first contact with them should not be business related, but should be something like this one, okay? You tell their name, let us say, Susan, it has been a long time. I hope life has been treating you well. What are you up to these days? So nothing business at all. This is a type of message that you would expect from a friend and doesn't make you seem as if you contacted them just to talk business. They will usually respond updating you on their life and then they will ask you about yours. Now, this is very, very careful with the way you reply. Right? It's a sample response. Glad to hear things are going well for you. I just got started with an exciting new company that is giving me a chance to make some serious extra income helping others learn a few simple techniques that can help them build true financial independence for their family. If you would like, I could message or text you some information so you can exactly know what we are doing and how it works. What is the best mobile number for you? Typically, they respond with their mobile number, and then you simply use the steps in the video contact from earlier in this chapter to make contact. On the social media business sites like LinkedIn, it is acceptable to network and extend business opportunities to people. Use the same scripts from the video contact that we covered earlier in the chapter. Be sure to be upfront with them and don't try to make ePower appear like a salaried position. Our opportunity stands strong on its own and is very attractive to entrepreneurial people from all business grounds, whether they are looking for a career change or just a second income business. Be sure to make social media a part of building your e-power business, but do it right and extend the same courtesy you would like extended to you. Now, for indirect social media contact, another way to grow your business through social media is to share the posts that come from the e-power social media sites of your page, on your page. E-power social media feeds include many cool and thought-provoking posts that you can share with your friends on your wall. Just go to your social media site, search for the ePower financial pages, click like or follow, and you will start receiving the feeds. When you see posts you like, simply click like and then share to post the meme. A meme is a picture or infographic on your wall with your comments. Okay. Your friends will then see the inspirational, entertaining post, and they will become curious about that, what you are doing. After doing this consistently, many associates have been contacted by friends who want to know more about the company. Now, this is another great way to expose the opportunity to people you have connected with on social media. Get in the habit of liking and sharing in the company's memes to help grow your business. Let's talk about drill for skill on the contact. Remember, as we mentioned at the beginning of this chapter, 90% of failure in this business takes place in the contact. Now, there are only two simple reasons why most people fail in the approach, by either doing it wrong or just not doing it. Now, the key to overcoming these problems is that you must train every associate to become a master inviter. You obviously don't want new associates practicing on the people on their prospect list and making a bad first impression. You must give every new associate some intense simulated training to prepare them for the real thing. Now, regarding about simulated contract training, the key to having quality contacting is to hold training sessions with your leaders that simulate a real contact. This can be done for both the three-way follow-up and the phone invitation script. The best way to do this is getting at least 3 associates on the phone, and each takes turn being the leader, the new associate, and the prospect. Somewhat like a role playing. Take it easy on each other at first until everyone gets comfortable with the scripts and the flow. Okay? Then from there, okay, gradually have the associate playing the prospect get tougher and more skeptical and start asking more difficult questions. You can even have practice texting sessions between each other using the same methods. This type of training will help both leaders and the new associate learn, okay, on how to overcome almost any objection. It will not only give your new and old leaders the knowledge and experience to make quality invitations, but it will also give them the confidence to make even more approaches. The fear factor will be gone. Now, about contact conclusion, enthusiasm is the key. Once again, enthusiasm is the key. Be sure to show genuine enthusiasm and passion when making every contact. ePower Financial can really have a huge impact on their lives. Picture its prospect as someone who can be the next big earner in ePower. Then understand the human nature. We talked about that a while ago. You must remember that the natural human tendencies of people sometimes make them seem skeptical and uninterested. Now, don't get discouraged. Just learn to follow the scripts as outlined and keep your enthusiasm level high. Now, train on the contact. Make sure all your leaders are trained on the approach and the three-way follow-up. You can't afford to leave this up to them. Build a team of highly trained and confident inviters who know how to follow up effectively, and you will solve the biggest problem that holds some teams back in this business. So, follow up is the key. Learn how to follow up effectively. Systematic wins the race. Remember to take a systematic approach toward prospecting and contact and apply this approach to all steps in the systems. Avoid the temptation to make it personality driven or to vary your methods from situations to situations. Give your associates a consistent track to run on so they will have the confidence to follow through each time to generate successful results that are easy for them to duplicate. Easy for them to duplicate. And that's the key word, okay? Let us all be duplicatable, okay? On top prospecting secret industry legends. Execute these methods properly, and you will never have to consider buying leads or working a cold market where the percentages of success go way down. Relationship marketing prospecting is the key to building a successful team with leaders who can duplicate with what you are doing to build your organization. This is one of the top secrets from the great legends of our industry. Make it work for you. And our challenge to you right now, we challenge you to master the techniques in this chapter to ensure that you and your leaders are constantly contacting new prospects about your business. The leaders with the most quality contacts build the biggest teams, which leads to a larger client base, which leads to more success and income for you and your leaders. We challenge you to contact a minimum of 5 to 10 people personally per week to see a presentation, whether in a PBR, one-on-one, group, or virtual setting. If you are part-time with ePower, and 10 to 25 contacts per week if you are a full-time. So this is our challenge for you. So we end up today with our part 2, and we will have the part 3 on next Thursday. So I would like to say thank you very much and have a blessed day, and see you all